Hi, it's Robin with Robin's Country Creations. Today I'm coming with you with our video tutorial on the witch's door hanger. This is a really fun project, and I'm going to show you everything that you will get in your kit and the supplies that you will need to make this. The only supply, there's a couple of things that you are going to want to have on hand that will not be included in your kit. Is you will want to have a glue gun. Any kind of glue gun will work. Just go ahead and plug it in and have it start heating before as you start your project, so it has a chance to heat up. And then just a pair of scissors, and everything else will be in your kit that you'll need. So in your kit you will get a tinsel witch's hat. It will come with a 22-inch length piece of tulle. Again, all the colors will vary on this. You will get 17 pieces of a 6-inch wide piece of deco mesh, 17 pieces of a different color deco mesh, 17 pieces of a 6-inch wide piece of tulle, 17 pieces of 2-inch wide ribbon that will already have the dovetails cut out, 17 pieces of a 4-inch long narrow ribbon, and 17 pieces of pipe cleaner. Okay, so that's all for the ribbons. Then you will get your sign that will go on the front of your witch's hat. And then you will get a pair of the witch's legs that go with that. Okay, I believe, oh, I forgot. You will get 3 of these little pumpkin heads. They come on a stick. And you will get 2 of the bells that hang down from the middle. So I believe that is everything that will be included in your kit that you will need to make one of these. So let's get started, and I will show you how easy this is to make. So first you want to start with your witch's hat. And it will have this boo word on here and the buckle. You're just going to pull that off. You are not going to need it. It's just glued on there, and so just go ahead and you'll pull that off. Throw that away. You will not be needing that. And go ahead and pull the buckle off too, as we will not be needing that, so you can throw that away. So now you the colors will vary, but there will be a different color piece of tinsel right here, and we're just going to take that off. So usually on the right hand side of the hat will be the beginning of your where it starts, and it's just wrapped around a little notch here on the side. So just find the start of that. You're going to go ahead and pull that off. Now you can set this to the side. You might want to use this towards the end, so just set that to the side. Okay, now we need to find the beginning of our tinsel on the bottom, because we will not be needing the tinsel that's on the bottom. If you have a hard time finding the start, just go ahead and cut a piece off, and you're just going to go back and forth. So I had to cut a piece right here because I couldn't find the beginning, which is totally fine. You'll just throw that away. So you just go back and forth, and there's these little notches here that it's wrapped around. So just go back and forth, taking them off. Just back and forth all the way to the other side. Okay, so just like that, and we'll take this piece off somewhere. It is hooked on here. Okay. So you just wrap that one. That was part of the hat part. I haven't had that happen on all these I've made. Okay, so you should end up with your frame looking like this. You'll have the bottom part here. So now we need to put our ribbons together. So just set your hat to the side. Okay, so you're going to take, you have 2 colors of deco mesh, your ribbon, you've got your tool here, so your 2 colors of deco mesh, your tool, your ribbon, and then your narrow piece of ribbon and your pipe cleaner. So just set those out, and this is really super easy. So because this one is using an orange wide ribbon, I'm going to start with the black deco mesh, and it's really easy. It's already kind of natural curved, so you're just gonna go with the natural curve. Just start here and just loosely roll it. It's not tight at all. Then you're just gonna take it, and I just stick it here between my 2 fingers and hold it and grab the orange. Again, the same thing. You're just loosely rolling it, and then stick it here on my finger, hold it down. They're just stacked on top of each other. So now with your tool, you're going to take it, and I usually do the glitter side up. So now you're just going to scrunch it together. Just lay it down and scrunch it together just like this. Then you'll pinch it and you'll kind of have a bow. And then just stack that right on top of the orange mesh. Now you have your wide ribbon and your narrow ribbon. So I just stack those on top of each other, pick them up, and kind of squeeze it in the middle, like so, just like this, and go ahead and stick it on top of that tool, just like this. Don't worry about how it looks right here, because we'll fix that after. Then you will take your pipe cleaner and just put it on both sides of the ribbons, kind of figure out where the middle is, and you wrapping it around the back, you're going to pinch it as tight as you can get it, and then you're just going to take and wrap both of those together, just like a bread twist tie. Just give it a couple of good wraps, and it will hold on there. Now this is where you can come and straighten out your ribbons, and if you have any strings here that you don't like, you can try and pull it. If it doesn't pull, then you can just use your scissors. Deco Mesh does fray, all different brands of Deco Mesh frays, so you just kind of trim it back and clean up your ribbon. Okay, so here is your ribbon. Okay, so you're gonna do this 17 times, okay? So go ahead and pause the video and do your ribbons, and you will end up with 17 of these. Okay, so you should have your ribbons done. You should have 17 of them all wrapped. Okay, so just set those to the side. Now we're going to go back to our hat. And this is where you're going to take your 22-inch long piece of tulle, okay? So go ahead and grab that. And you can either choose to do the glitter side up or the glitter side down. I kind of like the glitter side up because it shows more. What we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around the top of our hat. So what I found that's worked the best is starting at the top. Now I just leave a little bit of space on the top, not covered, because your bow is going to cover it anyway. So just take it and start maybe like an inch over the edge and hold on. Sorry guys. Are you still there? Okay, sorry. So you're just going to hold on to that, and you're going to pull this kind of tight. And when you go around the curve, it is a little tricky. Sorry, I keep bumping this. It is a little tricky going around the curve, so you're going to want to pull it. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Let's see. It's usually really good about standing up on my tripod. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so you just want to pull it tight, and you're gonna pull tight on the top and then again at the bottom, and so it'll kind of gather. in the back, which is okay. And just wrap and kind of pull it down towards the bottom of the hat. You're gonna pull it tight at the top and then again at the bottom. Okay, and you're just going all the way down. Now when you get about halfway, it's gonna kind of look like this on the back, which is totally fine. Okay. Just wrap it. Remember, we're pulling tight. Now this one I didn't get wrapped tight enough, so I'm gonna come back. So if you see where you have a part of it that's not as tight as you're wanting, it's okay to go back and re-pull it. Okay. You're just wrapping, pulling, and you will be covered in glitter, I'm telling you right now. So don't worry about the glitter. Oh my good golly. Sorry guys. This is having issues. Let me try pulling it up a little. Okay. So now just keep pulling tight. And when you get to the bottom, just kind of tuck it under. Okay. So now we are at the end. So now you're going to take your glue gun, and where the end corner should end at the edge of your frame. You're just going to take your glue gun, put some glue on the end of that frame. Just take and set your tool on there, but I always use something to stick it to because the glue gun is very warm. Did this come unplugged? Oh, you know what? It's because I have it on the lower setting. Okay, so now there you have your hat all wrapped in your glittered tool. Okay, so now we are going to move on to putting our ribbons onto the hat. So you're just going to take a ribbon, and this little bar that is raised goes all the way around the edge. This is what we are going to wrap our ribbon around. So what I have found that works the best is you're going to put 2 ribbons on the end, and then 3, 3, 3, 3, and 2. Okay, so you just start and separate that ribbon, so you've got kind of like legs on your wire, and so you're just going to straddle over that raised bar, then turn it over and just twist this around there 2 or 3 times. Just push it up there like that. That's all you're going to do with this, is just take your ribbon, set it on there, wrap around that bar, okay, so just like that. So go ahead and just wrap your bows all the way around, and you will have 16. You should end up with 1 bow extra. Okay, so just go ahead and get those on there. It'll take you a couple minutes. So remember, you're going to do 2 ribbons on the end, and the other sections will each have 3. I usually wrap it on there about 3 times, and then I just stuff the pipe cleaner that's left over. I just stuff it down in there. Just turn your ribbons to the side. I'll show you what it's looking like. Okay, just like this. I'm just going to keep going. It goes by really quick once you have your bows made. It goes by rather quick. Let's see, need one more on this one. Just remember, you put 2 ribbons on the end, on each end, and 3 in the other sections. Okay. Go ahead and make sure you've got 3 ribbons on each of the middle sections. I'll show you what it looks like on the back here. So this is what it looks like. I just stuffed the pipe cleaners down in there. So we're coming along. And they're super cute and fun to make. Like I said, once you have your ribbons, your bows all made, it comes together really quick. Now I'm to the last section. 16 of the bows should be all you need. And you'll want to save, you'll have enough for 17, but you want to save one for the top of your hat. Just make sure you stuff all of those pipe cleaners down in that space. So just like that. So now you have all of your bows, and then I just come in and kind of straighten them out, straighten the bows out. Kind of fluff them together. Make sure it's looks how I want it. Okay. So it should look like this when you're all done. It's super, super cute. And fun to make. Okay, so now you are just going to set that to the side, and now you are going to grab the legs. Okay, so we'll just cut this tag off. Your legs will come on this ring, but we are not using the ring. So just kind of grab your legs. You're going to cut those off, and you can throw that away. And then there's a white tag here that you can cut off. Okay, so now you are going to grab your stuffing for your legs. Okay, so just grab your stuffing. Oh, one thing I didn't mention that you're going to need is a ruler or something. I found this ruler works really well, just to help stuff this cotton down into to these legs. So just take a little bit at a time. I just usually take about that much. And just gently stuff that cotton in there. And you'll want to be careful because the sides will start to come unsewn from the pulling. But so just be careful with it. It's not going to hurt it because we're going to fold this over. So just stuff that down in there like so. Okay. It really goes by quick. Just stuff it in there and then just kind of squeeze it so you get this wherever you want it. So if you put too much in there at the same time, then the legs really aren't uniform, I found. So I found just a little bit at a time is better. And your kit will come with this stuffing that you need. Okay. So just kind of, we're almost there. Just a little bit more. Now you don't want to go all the way to the end. You probably want to leave about 1.5 inches from the end because you're going to wrap this around the bottom of the witch's hat. Okay, so there's one done. So set that to the side. And we'll do the next one. Okay, take your ruler, stuff that down in there. Okay, getting close. Just a little bit more. Okay. Make sure those are about the same. Yep. Okay, so now they're all stuffed. What you're going to do is you're going to take the end of the sock, and I just like to even it out. Just cut along there and make sure that it's even. Okay, so now you're going to take your glue gun and glue these ends shut. So you'll just take a little strip of glue along the end. And just glue them together. Set that one to the side. We'll do the same thing to the next one. Okay. All right, so now you have your legs all done. So this is what they should look like. Now, on these legs, you still have a little piece of this white tag showing. So make sure that this leg gets turned to the back on your witch's hat when you put it on there. So now you're just grabbing your witch's hat. You're going to turn it upside down, and on here there are some bars. So the very last bar before it between the curve and the straight piece, you're going to take this and just wrap it around there. Just kind of set it there while you get your other leg here. And the same thing, let's see, where is that? Okay, so you're just wrapping it around here. If you want, if you have a straight pin, you can grab a straight pin and just kind of pin it. And then you can turn it around and look at it to make sure that it is, that they're about the same, that they're about the same length, so you don't have one longer leg than the other. Okay, so that's about even. So now you will take your glue gun. So just take these pins out. You'll take your glue gun and just put some glue on the back here. Then just fold that over, push it down. I'll do the same thing on this side. push it down. Just like that, and just let that dry real good for a few seconds. And then I usually just pull these cobwebs off from the glue. Okay, so now we will turn this around. Now you've got your witch's legs on here. Super cute. Okay, so now we are almost done. This is really turning out cute. So now you will just take your ribbon that you already made, and here you can add your the purple that was on there. You can add this to the back of it if you want to add some color to it. And let's see, that's not the one. Or there's this that will come in your kit, and they have these little bats that hang down from it, and you can add this to the back of your so just put it like an X. Now you've already got this tied and you don't need to untie it, so just go over that and wrap your wire around it. Okay, so just like that, that is, now you're gonna take your spider okay, so you'll take your spider and go ahead and just cut the ring off of it. Now if you don't want to put a spider here in the middle, you don't have to, it's totally optional. So I'll just put a little bit of glue. And let that dry for a minute or two. Okay, so while that's drying, your little, you'll have one of these little hangers in your kit, and this is what is going to hold the back of, or for you to hang your witch's hat up with. So right where the witch's hat curves, you're just going to take your scissors and cut through that tool so that you can attach this onto the bar that's right there. Okay, just go ahead and cut that. Just fish that through there. You're going to take the silver piece, push it in there, go under that bar, kind of tricky because you've got that tinsel in there. Come on. It usually goes in there quicker. Okay, so I've got it through here. And then you are just going to slide it through the middle of the string and pull that. Just pull it tight. And then I'll just take this part that I cut open and glue that on so it's not flapping around everywhere. But really this goes by really fast once you've got that ribbon. Okay, so now you're going to attach your ribbon to the top of the hat. So just find your wires. Okay. And so we've left that little piece open. You're going to stick your one end of your wire through the top. And then just wrap it around. Give it some good turns so it's on there good. And then I will take the glue gun and just put some glue right there. Okay, just push that down. Okay, so now you are ready for your pumpkin sticks, and you will have 3 of those. So you'll have 3 pumpkin heads. And what I have done is just take your glue gun and go ahead and put some glue around the bottom of that just to make sure that that pick doesn't come out. That one's done. Okay. So now we are going to turn this, and we gotta find out where we want the pumpkin heads to go. So just kind of push your ribbons to the side and kind of decide where about you want your pumpkins to go. You're going to put 2 down here and 1 at the top. Just kind of find a place where you want these. And you'll have to move your ribbons around. So kind of like that. So now I will just take the glue gun and put some on the where the back of the pumpkin's head will rest. Push that down. Okay, do the same thing over here. Push it down so that it does not go anywhere. Okay, and your third one, you're going to want to cut some of the stick off. So about halfway, just take your scissors, and it's just wood. So just cut it so about that long. Then you're just going to take and find out where you want to put it. It's about right there. And then we'll take and put some glue about halfway up the stick and then around the bottom. And go ahead and put that in there, just like so. Okay, so just like that, and now we will add your bells. So let me get the bells. I'll show you. I'm not going to glue these on because it will be the wrong color. I'll show you. I don't know where I put my orange ones. Okay, so you're just going to take two bells and you want them to be about this far apart. So go ahead and cut your ribbons so they're even in length at the top. And then you're going to take your glue gun and just put a little bit of glue in between at the top so they will be stuck together. Okay, so now you are going to glue the bells just right up at the very top, but over to the far left side so that when they hang, they will hang in the middle. Because if you put it on the middle, then when they hang, they're over on that side. So just take a piece of glue and put it, I wish I knew where I put my orange bells. I'll find them. So just glue that on there. Okay. Then next you are going to take your sign and glue your sign on. So I kind of like the sign to go kind of at an angle. I'll turn this. So kind of at an angle. You're just going to take your glue gun and just on the middle of the sign, well, if your glue gun is okay, just like that. Just push it down there. Let it dry for 30 seconds or so. Okay, and you have the cutest witch's door hanger. And it is just, you are going to love it. That is all that is to it. So, I don't know how long it take. An hour to put together, if that. So anyways, there you go. There is your tutorial on your witch's door hanger. Super cute. Okay, well, I hope you found this tutorial helpful and that you enjoy your witch door hanger as much as I have. Thank you, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.